I look and stare so deep in your eyes. I touch on you more and more every time. When you leave, I'm begging you not to go. Call your name 2, 3 times in a row.
Stop.
Yeah.
I love painting. That's the only thing I did was paint non-stop. In the playground, when I was little, if my friends were doing whatever they were doing, I would get mad and create something, sculptures or pottery. But by the time it was time to choose for my career, what would I do in university, I would never consider telling my dad, I'm doing fine art. It wasn't even in my brain, in my mind.
Okay.
It was completely, no, that's not an option. That's not a serious option. So I went for law. Wanting to live in London, it was pretty straightforward. After 3 weeks, I knew I would never go back to Spain. I went to Vauxhall, Art and Design. I did a 2-year course. And then that was followed by my degree in fine art in Kingston University.
When I talk to my friends so quietly.
Kids now?
I have 2 kids. With the first one was very difficult to the point that I stopped. But it's a struggle. It really is very difficult. You have to take care of your children, and you're running a house, which is the food, the laundry, etc., etc. When do you have time to create?
Yeah.
So hopefully from now onwards, I'll find a way of putting him on the back,
Yeah.
African style, and work.
And work at the same time.
Yeah.
That should be great. But do you get inspired by your kids as well? I saw a painting
Absolutely, yes.
you did with your boy.
When I had Carlos, I actually was in the middle of the last year of university. So the final degree show, I did it. It was all about him. I thought it would be great to see in the same canvas my projection of him and his projection of me from completely different angles. He was 5 at the time.
Yeah.
So, and you know, he did the stick drawings. So I just told him, I said, draw mommy in here.
Mm-hmm.
So he drew me first, and then I draw him, I draw me, drawing him.
Yeah.
So I never got to finish it. See, if you look at the painting, it's not finished.
Okay.
Because that's the problem, it's a lot of unfinished work, because it's no time. And maybe by the time you find time, it's not the same, because the moment is gone. How could I tell you? It is important. This is, for me, is the most important thing ever. No question about it. No question about it. But I don't want to lose me.
Yeah.
Me is everything. I want it to be everything. Not just this.
Yeah.
I don't want to just be a mom. What about, because it's inside of me. I had it since I was little. I'm an artist. I want to, and I need to create. Influence me? I'm not sure, because my art is very eclectic. So if I had one definite style, maybe then it could be very visible if I have some kind of influence. But I think I have influences from many different places, and people and circumstances. Because my art, it can be, if you review my art, no, it doesn't even go by time. It goes by how I feel. It's a little bit like when I dress.
Okay.
Because sometimes I feel, I wake up and I just put on these very baggy trousers and I feel a bit of a boy. It's a very tomboyish thing. And
Yeah.
I just walk, even my walk. Sometimes I wake up and I put a girly dress with heels. So, you know, normally people have very determined styles when they dress. I don't. So neither my work it can be very representational sometimes. Sometimes it's abstract, sometimes it's sculpture, sometimes it's drawing. It's crazy. Because I think art is just a representation of the person. When you see a piece of art, that's a tiny piece of the person. So when you meet the artist, it's far greater than if you ever see whatever pieces of art of that person. Why me? What am I holding? I'm holding a palette and brushes. The palette is like a shield.
Yeah.
Art has protected me many times. That's my place where I just can go and protect myself from the outside world. And the brushes, they're my weapons.
Okay.
That's how I tell what I want to tell. So, and if you see my demeanor in the painting, it's like a warrior.
Yeah, yeah, it's true.
And then I have paint splashed all over me. But that's very telling of who I am. I'm not giving up, no matter what, how hard it is. I'm not giving up. I'm trying, because if I stop trying, then I definitely would be a million times more miserable than how hard it is either to make a living as an artist or being a mother as an artist.